Hey, today I got Trey Morgan with me, and Trey does something kind of unique in that he does marriage workshops with his wife. Is that correct, Trey?
That is true. We do marriage workshops all over the U.S. We only do we could do them every weekend, but we try to do one a month. We average about 15 per year, and get to talk to thousands of couples every year about how to build a healthy marriage. Whether your marriage is struggling, really good, or fantastic, this workshop will be something that you love.
Awesome. All right, so it's going to be something that we love. It's a good thing.
It is a good thing.
It's going to be a
It will
fun thing.
not hurt. We don't mess things up. Our goal is not to come in there and stir the pot and make things worse. We don't break anybody into groups. Nobody's asked to say anything. You show up, take some notes in the workbook that you have, and we promise by the end of the day, you'll be going, this was the best thing we've done.
Go ahead, Trey, and share about you and your family.
We're 34 years married. We were high school sweethearts. We dated 4 years because we were too young to get married. As soon as we graduated from high school, we got married. We got 4 boys. Our last just left for college, so we're new empty nesters, and so we're kind of liking it. It's good stuff, and so yeah, we've got two grandbabies that are both pretty new, and we are enjoying empty nest. It's good stuff right now.
That's awesome. Yeah, sounds good. Well, what is a marriage seminar? If you're going to just break it down, what is it?
You bet. Basically, we're going to do about 6 to 7 sessions talking about kind of how marriage is supposed to work, what husbands like, what wives like. We're going to talk about some things that will kill your marriage, some things out there that folks aren't looking at or taking real serious that will just flat crush your marriage if you're not on top of it and paying attention. And the main thing, our goal is to really just give you a good shot in the arm to get out there and go, we can do this. We got this. We can build a really, really good marriage, because I think everybody's goal in life is to build a great marriage that blesses not only you, but you may not realize it, but we're realizing now our marriage is blessing our kids, and someday we'll bless our grandkids. And we want to build a marriage for us that blesses generations to come. And we think every couple should do that.
Yeah. Wow. That's awesome. Awesome. Hey, I got some questions here. They might be kind of funny, but you have to realize I haven't been to a lot of marriage seminars. Okay.
Okay.
What do you think here? I wrote some good questions down. Will it help your marriage if you and your wife like watch The Bachelor or The Bachelorette or the new Bachelor in Paradise? Is that a good tool?
I'm not a big fan of those shows. Now, if you and your spouse like those, and that's what y'all like to do on your own time, hey, I'm all for it. Whatever you want to binge watch is up to you. But that is not where you need to be taking your marriage advice or how to do relationships.
There you go. I thought that's probably what you'd say.
Yeah, if it's there for fun and you're enjoying the laughter of these people are crazy, then I'm all right with that. But don't get on there trying to figure out how to do relationships.
No. I think I saw something that said that reality TV show, why it's so great and why we love to consume it, is because it's crazier than our lives.
That's a good point.
Is it true? Because and even like TV shows you watch, me, you're like, wow, we're not these people.
That's right. That's right. I don't want to be those people.
Yeah, right. What about this? Texting your wife. My wife likes to text me while I'm at work, and she says that if I send a thumbs up to her about everything she texts me. She says that's not a real responsive texter. What do you think? Is that a bad idea? Just send a thumbs up every time?
I don't think every time is a good idea. I think there are times where you need to answer it. My rules are, if my wife calls or if my wife texts, she takes priority, and I will stop almost everything I'm doing to reply. Sometimes I have to give a thumbs up, but if I can, I will take more time to answer her question or to give more than a thumbs up.
That's not good, is it? No, it's bad. I just had a guy told me, he said, yeah, Carl, he said, I've been sending some thumbs ups. Like you said, man, you just send a thumbs up. He's like, that's not working out too well. And I was like, well, I was joking, man.
Definitely need more than a thumbs up.
Yeah, that's not good. And I got 2 options that I want to run past you. And the first one is crazy, but I think we might all do it, is that men think that if they earn enough money or if they work harder and they spend almost a tough time away from their family, or they can afford the big trips, the big necklaces, the rings, that then their wife or their family will love them. Do you think that option would be better, or do you think this option would be better, which would be to attend one weekend to go to a marriage workshop?
I think she would be much more impressed that you take off work or clear your schedule to get to a marriage workshop. The amazing thing is, statistically, it is a proven fact that about 80% of wives say that they would take less money if it meant their husbands would be home and spent more time with them. And I think
80%.
that's huge, about 80%. And that tells me that husbands, figure out a way to get off work early, take a day off when you can. And if you can get to a marriage workshop, the crazy thing is the husbands are the ones that love our workshop so well. By the end of the day, it's the husbands telling the wives, see, I told you we should go to this.
That's good. That's wild. Yeah, and so it sounds so much easier too. I mean, you got to work on it daily, I'm sure, but like the idea of like spending your whole life trying to prove something to somebody or work that hard to impress us.
It's not the way to do things. And men are wired up a little weird. We're both guys, so we can say that. Yeah. Sometimes we're wired up a little weird. We've come out of generations to where it was all about providing for your home, bringing home a paycheck, which that's part of it, but that's such a small part of it.
My wife and I are signed up for the Stronger Marriage workshop at our church. Go ahead and check out Stronger Marriage and sign up.